मिला दी बाबू अवेलेबल आ गया इसमें।
हेलो
आवाज ही
नहीं Hi, hope you all are fine and stay fit. Stay fit at home. Now we are going to start with the chapter polynomials. Today we are going to start with the chapter polynomials. What is a polynomial? An expression in the form of a1 x to the power n plus a2 x to the power n minus 1 plus a3 x to the power n minus 2 dash 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 a0. That is called a polynomial. What does these stand for? Where a1, a2, a3 dash 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 are called as constant terms. These are called as constant terms. Where n is a non-negative integer. That means n should be in a whole number. Whole number means n should be in a form of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dash dash dash. What does it mean? That means that the power of x, that is the power of variable, should not be negative, should not be negative, should not be negative, not in fraction, should not be in fraction, should not be in fraction. What is a polynomial? An expression in the form of a1 x to the power n plus a2 x to the power n minus 1 plus a3 x to the power n minus 2 dash 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 a0. Where a1, a2, a3, these are called as constant terms. Where x is the polynomial in the form of x. It can be y, it can be z, anything. Where n is a non-negative integer, that means it should be in a whole number. It should be in a whole number means 1, 2, 3, 4. That means the power of x should not be negative. It should not be negative, or it should not be a fraction. That is called as a polynomial. This is called as a polynomial. An expression in the form of a1 x to the power n plus a2 x to the power n minus 1 plus a3 x to the power n minus 2 dash 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 is called as a polynomial expression where a1, a2, a3, these are called as constant term. N is a non-negative integer. That means it should be in the form of whole number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means it should not be negative. It is in fraction. It should not be in fraction. What does it mean? What we have understood? Let us clear with an expression. 3x to the power 5, 4x to the power 4, 6x to the power 3, 7x to the power 2, 8x plus 7. Here we find it out, it is a polynomial. It is a polynomial in the form variable having x. It is a polynomial. Here we will find it out. These are called as a1, a2, a3, a4, a5, a6. That means these are constant terms. What we have to notice is that the power of variable, that is power of x. Here we will find it out. The power of x is 5, which is a non-negative integer. Power of x is 4, which is again a non-negative integer. Power of x is 3, which is again a non-negative integer. Power of x is 2, which is again a non-negative integer. Power of x is 1, which is again a non-negative integer. What is means by that means the polynomial. Polynomials, the power of variable should not be negative and should not be in fraction. Should not be negative and should not be in fraction. That means it should be in whole number. It should be in whole number. Whereas the constant terms are the real number. Constant terms are the real number. What is that means? It means if we have a fraction, if we have a polynomial of this type, 1 upon 1 by x, is it a polynomial? According to you, its power is 1, its power is 1, it can be the polynomial. No, it is not a polynomial. Why it is not a polynomial? We will see it. It is the 1 by x. That means if we take it as above, if we will reciprocate it, it will become x to the power minus 1. It will become x to the power minus 1. What does it mean? It is not a polynomial because we have learned that the power of the variable should not be negative. The power of the variable should not be negative. It means it is not a polynomial. Once again, we will going to clear it again. What is a polynomial? An expression in the form of a1x and a2xn minus 1, a3xn minus 2, dash 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 an. That is called a polynomial. Here it is the polynomial of a variable x. Here again we are going to tell you that the power of n should not be negative. Power of n should not be negative. It is in positive, non-negative integer. It should be positive. It is in whole number. That is the polynomial. What does it mean? If I am saying again, if I am taking another example, say if we are going to take the example like this, x plus x to the power 3 by 2. Is it a polynomial? Is it a polynomial? No. Again, it is not a polynomial. Why? Here, the variable power is in fraction. The variable power is in fraction. Therefore, it is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial. Here, another example, we are going to take it x plus 3x to the power 4 plus 1 by x to the power 3. Is it a polynomial? No. Again, we have to see, we have to reciprocate whenever there is a variable is in fraction. We have to take it as a, here we will again get it, अगर इसका reciprocate करें तो x to the power minus 3. Again, it is not a polynomial. Again, it is not a polynomial. We will take another example. We will take another example. Say example, if we take 3 root x plus 5x square. Is it a polynomial? In one sense, you may think that it is a polynomial. No, it is again not a polynomial. Why? Because all of you familiar with this sign. It is the sign of square root, and square root denotes to the power half. Square root denotes the power half. That means it is the x to the power 1 by 2 5x square. What does it mean? Again, the power is in fraction, therefore it is not a polynomial. Again, it is not a polynomial. We will take another example also here again. Suppose to be we have this 3x to the power 3 plus 4x square plus 6x to the power minus 1. Is it a polynomial? No, it is also again not a polynomial. Why? Because this is okay, but this is not okay because x to the power minus 1. So what we have understand that polynomial is an expression. In a simple word, polynomial is an expression having the variables, but the power of variable should be non-negative integer. That means it should be in whole number and it should not be in fraction. It should not be in fractions. Again, we are going to take it. Is it a polynomial? No, because we know that cube root stands for power by 3 and the full root stands for power 1 by 4. Again, it is in fraction, it is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial. Hope you understand the concept. What is a polynomial? A polynomial is an expression where there are the constant terms, where there are the variables having power, not in fraction, in non-negative integer. That is called as a polynomials. Now, I'm writing 5 to 6 examples. You copied it and find it out whether it is a polynomial or not. Then we go for next concept. First is x to the power 5 plus x to the power 4 plus 6x square plus 6x. Second is x square plus x plus 3. Third is x to the power 4 plus x to the power 3. 6 to the power x plus 5x root x plus x. I am giving you 2 minutes, just go through it and find it out your answer, then match with my answer, then you will know how much you understand it. And also send me the pic for the same on WhatsApp. Now, first one is a polynomial. First one is a polynomial. Second one is also a polynomial. Third one, is it a polynomial? Is it a polynomial? No, it is not a polynomial. Is it a polynomial? No, it is not a polynomial. Why? Because the power of root x is 1 by x to the power is half. It is not a polynomial. Is it a polynomial? No, it is not a polynomial. Again, what is a polynomial and what is not a polynomial? Now, we have to find it out. We go for the next concept. We go for the next concept, that is the degree of the polynomial. Degree of the polynomial. The highest power of the variable. The highest power of variable is called degree of the polynomial. Is called degree of the polynomial. Is called as degree of the polynomial. Say example, x to the power 5, x to the power 4, 3x cube power 3, 4x square plus 6x plus 6. It is the polynomial of a variable x. Here we will find that the highest power is 5. So degree of the polynomial is 5. Degree of the polynomial is 5. Again we have to do 6x to the power 3 plus 5x square plus 7x plus 8. Here again we will find the highest power is 3. That means degree of the polynomial is 3. Now 7x4 plus 8x to the power 3 plus 10x to the power 5 plus 6x to the power 2. Here we will find that the highest power is 5. That means degree is 5. Degree is 5. That means degree is 5. This is called as the degree of the polynomial. The highest power of the variable is called as degree of the polynomial. The highest power is called as degree of the polynomial. Now I am writing two questions. You will find it out the degree of the polynomial. Z to the power 10 plus z square plus z to the power 3 plus 5z square. 7x to the power 6, 8x to the power 3 plus 10x to the power 9 plus 7x square. Degree of the polynomial. Here the degree of the polynomial is, the highest power is 6. The degree of the polynomial is 6. Here the highest power is 8. The degree of the polynomial is 8. Here the highest power of the variable is 10. That the degree is 10. Here the highest power is 9. Then the degree is 9. So degree of the polynomial is the highest power of the variable is called as degree of the polynomial. Now, polynomial should always be right in a standard form. A standard form means the highest power variable comes first, then then it is in the decreasing order. Say example, 4x to the power 3, 5x square plus 6x plus 7. This is called as the standard form. Here you will see that the highest power 3, फिर 2, फिर 1 and then constant term. So you have to write always in the polynomial in a standard form. If it is not given in a question form, then it should be in a standard form. You have to write it in a standard form. That is 4x to the power 3 plus 5x square plus 6x plus 7. This is the polynomial should be write in a standard form. You have to always write in standard form. Polynomial you should have to be write in a standard form. That means the highest power, उसके बाद smallest and then smallest power. This is called as polynomial in a standard form. Now I am writing 3 to 4 questions. You have write it in a standard form. Y to the power 7 plus 10, y to the power 3, y to the power 12 2 minus 10y. Now we go for the another concept. Types of polynomials. First is called as constant polynomial, where there is only one term. A polynomial that is 3, it is a constant polynomial. That means the variable is not there. That is called as constant polynomial, or you can say zero polynomial. It's called as zero polynomial. Say example, px 1 by 3. That is called as zero polynomial. Zero, or you can say constant polynomial. Second is called as linear polynomial. Linear polynomial. Linear polynomial. That means the variable power must be maximum power. The highest power of the variable is 1. Degree is 1. That is 3x plus 2. Here you will see the variable power is 1. This is called as linear polynomial. Say example, y plus 3. It is a linear polynomial. Say example, y plus 8. It is a linear polynomial. But y plus 7, y plus 2 look like a linear polynomial, but it is not a linear polynomial. You have to firstly simplify it. Simplify means there are two brackets and there is no sign. That means you have to multiply it and write it in a standard form, and then you come to know that it is a linear polynomial or not. Y into y, y square plus 2y plus 7y plus 40. So y square plus 9y plus 40. Now you will find it out. The highest power is 2. Therefore, it is not a linear polynomial. It is not a linear polynomial. Okay. Now, quadratic polynomial, as the name itself suggests, that the highest power is 2. Quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial, as the name suggests, it's 2. Highest power is 2. That is called as quadratic polynomial. The highest power is 2. Again, should not be confused if it is like this. Again, you think that it is a quadratic polynomial because highest power is 2. No. You have to simplify the bracket and find it out the exact result, and then x to the power 3 plus 7x square plus 3x plus 21. Now you will come to realize that the power is 3. It means it looks like quadratic polynomial, but it is not a quadratic polynomial. Though it is a cubic polynomial. So in a one go you cannot simply see the power, do not understand, do not think it twice before answering. Think it twice. Is it any relation? You have to simplify the bracket, come to the standard result, then find it out whether it is a quadratic polynomial or a linear polynomial or a cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial is highest power is 3. Highest power is 3. Then it is called as a cubic polynomial. Now we understand it. What is a constant polynomial? Constant polynomial means the variable power is, there is no variable. That means the variable power is 0. Okay? And linear polynomial is power is maximum power is 1. Quadratic polynomial maximum power is 2. Cubic polynomial maximum power is 3. That is called as types of polynomial. Now, what we have understand now, what is a polynomial? An expression in the form of where a1, a2, a3 all are constant terms and x where power of x should be in whole number, that means it should not be negative. And in fraction, second we understand types of polynomial, types of polynomials. Types of polynomial, we understand it. First is called as constant polynomial, that means any single digit there, no variable, that is called as constant polynomial. Linear polynomial, polynomial in the form of x, maximum power 1. Quadratic polynomial, it is in the form of maximum power 2. Cubic polynomial, maximum power is 3. This is called as types of polynomials. Now we understand what is polynomial and types of polynomial. I will send you the worksheet for the same. Now we will discuss about value of polynomial. How we sorted out the value of a polynomial. For example, we have given a polynomial p x. The p is set of a polynomial in the form of a variable x. X cube plus x square minus 4x plus 5. It said find the value of p0. What does it mean? We have to take the value of x as 0. It means जहाँ जहाँ x है, we have to take it as 0. At means x की जगह हमने 0 डाला, 0 की पावर 3, 0 की पावर 2, minus 4, 0 plus 5. 0 की power 3 is 0, 0, anything multiplied by 0 is 0 plus 5. That is answer is 5. Again, we will see another example. Px is a polynomial, say y ले लेते हैं. Otherwise, you always understand polynomial should always be in the form of x. No, any variable. 7y square plus 3y plus minus 8, and we have given y to the p3. What does it mean? We have to replace the value of 3y, replace the value of y by 3. That is 7, 3 का square plus 3, 3 minus 8. That is 7. 3 का square means 3 into 3. 3 3 the 9 minus 8. 7 3 3 the 9 plus 9 minus 8. 7 9 the 63 plus 9 minus 8. 72 minus 8. That means 63. 8, sorry, 64. This is how we will find the value of polynomial. I am writing 3 questions, you have to do it and let's together find it out the solution. P x p y y to the power 3 minus 3y square plus 4y plus 2. You have to find out p and you have to find out p2, p minus 1 and p minus 3. You will have to do it. I'm giving you 3 minutes. You just have to go through it. After that, I am going to solve it. Now let's sort it out and find out the answer. P1 is y to the power 3, 3 y square plus 4 plus 2. But to the power 3 means we have to multiply it 1 by 1 into 3 times. 1 into 1 into 1. 3 plus 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2. 6 plus 1. 7. 7 minus 3. That is, answer is 4. Now, 2 to the power 3. 3. 2 per square 4. 2 plus 2. 2 to the power 8. 4 3 the 12. 4 to the 8 plus 2. 8 or 8 16 plus 2. 18 minus 12. That is 6. Now minus 1 to the power 3. 3 minus 1. 4 minus 1 plus 2. Minus 1 to the power 3 means minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. Minus minus plus into minus 1. That is minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1, 1. 1 into minus 3, minus 3 plus minus 4 plus 2. Minus 3 minus 4 minus 7 minus 1 minus 8 plus 2. That is minus 6. Now p to the power minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 का square plus 4 minus 3 plus 2. Minus 27 minus 27 minus 12 plus 2. Minus 54 minus 54 minus 12 plus 7. Minus 66 plus 7. 16 minus 59 will be the answer. 58 will be the answer. Wait, 59 will be the answer. Sorry. Now you understand it. I am writing 4 to 5 questions for the homework. You will do it and send me by WhatsApp within half an hour after completing the class. A polynomial z 4z cube minus 3z square plus 5z plus 2. You have to find out p0, p minus 1, p minus 2, p minus 3. First question. Second, a polynomial in the form of x, 5x to the power 3 plus 4x square minus 7x plus 3. p x to the power 5, 5x to the power 4 minus 3x cube plus 4x square minus 5x plus 6. Now, px equals to 6x to the power 7 minus 3x to the power 4 plus 5. In this, you have to find p minus 1, p minus 2, p 0. Here you find it out p minus 2, p minus 3, p minus 2. Here you have to find out p 5, p minus 2, p minus 3. This you have to find it out. Now we move to the next concept. Zero of the polynomial. Next concept is zero of the polynomial. Zero of the polynomial. At the term itself says zero of the polynomial. That means the zero of the polynomial means the value of the which value of the variable make it the polynomial zero. That is called as zero of the polynomial. That means suppose if we put x equals to 1 in the polynomial, we get 8, which is not equals to 0. So that means the value of x equals to 1 is not a 0 of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial. But if we take it the value of x as minus 5 by 3, here 3 minus 5 by 3 plus 5. You can say minus 5 plus 5. That means 0. So we can say x equals to minus 5 by 3 is a 0 of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial means that means which value of the x make the polynomial 0. That is called as 0 of the polynomial. Which value of the x which value of the variable makes the whole polynomials, and these are putting that value in the polynomials make the polynomials value equals to 0. That is called as 0 of the polynomial. That is as 0 of the polynomial. Say example, p x is 3x minus 5. Suppose minus 12. If we put x to the p4, 3 into 4 minus 12. So plus 12 minus 12, it make it 0. That means x equals to 4 is the 0 of the polynomial. Is the 0 of the polynomial. Let the value of the variable that is called as 0 of the polynomial. Now, I am giving you 3 to 4 questions. You will find it out whether it is a zero of the polynomial or no. P x equals to minus 3x plus 5. P2 P x equals to 4x minus 3. P3 P x equals to 2x minus 3. X equals to 3 by 2. You have to check it. Is it a zero of the polynomial or no? Let's check it. Minus 3, 2 plus 5. Minus 6 plus 5, which is minus 1, is not a zero of the polynomial. 4, 3, 12 minus 3, 9, which is also again not a zero of the polynomial. 2, 3 by 2 minus 3, 3 minus 3, that is 0. It is a zero of the polynomial. It is a zero of the polynomial. Hope you get it. What is the zero of the polynomial? The value of the variable which makes the whole polynomials turn the whole polynomials into zero. That is what is zero of the polynomial. In short term, the solution which makes it zero of the polynomial. Now, the last concept we are going to take, that is, how will we find the zero of the polynomial? For example, this is the polynomial. We have to find out the zero of the polynomial. So, let px equals to 0, 3x plus 2 equals to 0, plus 2 equals variable with its coefficient. They are in multiplication, so that means it should be goes to divide. So value of the x is minus 2 by 3. If we put this into the here in a polynomial, we will find it out that the answer is 0. Let us consider it. Minus 2 by 3, 3 minus 2 by 3 plus 2. Minus 2 plus 2, 0. So that means the value of x minus 2 by 3 on putting into the polynomials makes the polynomial 0. We can say this is 0 of the polynomial. This is 0 of the polynomial. Let's see another example. Let us take another example. Px equals to 4y plus 18. Px equals to 0. 4y plus 18 equals to 0, plus 18 इधर जाएगा, 0 minus 18, 4y equals to minus 18, ये मल्टीप्लाई में है तो डिवाइड में जाएगा, minus 18 by 4, that is minus 9 by 2. Again we check it whether we find it the right answer or not. We just put it here, p 9 by 2 minus 9 by 2, 4 minus 9 by 2 plus 18, 4 to the minus 18 plus 18, that is 0. That is 0. So it is this value of y equals to minus 9 by 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. Got it? Now let's recall what we have discussed today. In this case, you will find the 0 of the polynomial. आपको 0 of the polynomial निकालना है इन सारे क्वेश्चंस में. I am writing it. Px equals to 5x plus 2, Px equals to 7x minus 3, Px equals to 6x plus 8, Px equals to 9x plus 5, 8. You have to find it out the 0 of the polynomial. So what we have understand, what we did today, what is polynomial, type of polynomial, find the value of the polynomial, find the value of polynomial, and 0 of the polynomial, 0 of the polynomial. Send me the answer on my WhatsApp as soon as possible, within half an hour. After that, I will send you the worksheet and submit it by tomorrow through WhatsApp. Bye. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Be stay fit.